Well, anyway, we'll just jump in and have a card selected or whatever. We'll do it that way.
Yeah. We don't have to think real hard, do we?
No.
I hope not.
Good,
Hope not.
okay.
What we've got here is a deck of cards. It's fairly shuffled up. You can see they're fairly mixed up. And what I want you to do, Sherry, is just to pick any card that you want. Here, I'm going to leave it
Do I
that way.
show it to you,
Well,
or?
yeah, well, that's the thing I didn't mention to you. It doesn't matter on this one because, did you take the top one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because,
Wow!
if you want the
I
top,
took the second to the top.
you can if you want, but if you take the top one, it doesn't, it's like, well,
Oh, is it too easy?
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can,
okay.
if you,
want
this
me
is,
to really kick me
that's
and
the
mix
card,
them up?
you can have that if you want, but
Can I mix
you
it?
can take whatever card you
So
want.
I can mix this?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, okay, I think that makes
Make it
it more
harder on
dramatic.
Okay,
Because now
well,
I'm in
dramatic we
control.
like.
Okay, I'm in control. Bicycle cards, I haven't seen these in
Okay.
forever. Do we look, I forgot what you
Yes, in
said.
fact, you can show it around. Hold it up so that everybody can see.
I think it's easier. now.
Camera, can you
Okay.
see?
All right.
Okay.
And you
Now,
can
do
see
me a
it,
favor,
right, Paul?
sign
King of
that with
diamonds.
this. King of Diamonds, sign the
Oh
card.
my gosh.
Okay.
My name, you mean?
Well, in fact, no,
Or
no,
no,
no.
you
Sign
say-
any name. Sign anybody's name here that you want. That way, since I assign the seat, that way I won't know what name you signed on. Sign whatever
This is
name.
something that's
Well, it doesn't
confidential.
matter. No, you can sign your name if you want. Just
Oh, you have to tell me now.
Just
when
put
I
something.
Does the person have to be here?
no. You can put any name you want.
Oh,
You got a name on it?
I do.
Now what I want you to do is fold that in half, okay?
Okay, go
Fold
there.
it in
Yeah.
half.
Fold it in half. Okay, fold it in half again.
Ruining the deck.
Well, it's
Okay.
already wrote with the name on it.
Ruined.
That's
Okay.
On the practice
Now
round.
fold it in half again.
Okay.
And Paul, you can help her if what?
No, I'm
I
not.
think it's really.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Because I want the
No,
creases
no,
as
no,
tight as
no,
you
This is
can.
so exciting.
Uh-uh.
Can I be your assistant?
Well, you are my assistant
I
right
know, I
now.
want that.
You are
Okay.
ready.
Okay, now fold it in half one more time.
Okay.
That's hard.
That's
Yeah.
why I said, Paul, you can help
Yeah,
her.
it
Put it
takes,
nice
My
big
Your
crease.
arthritis starts to
No.
kick in.
Yeah, I can't do that.
it's hard.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine. And what we'll do here is just keep an eye on that because what I'm gonna do, oh, you know what, I forgot to tell you. I brought
Uh-oh.
my emergency box with me. It's got, in my case, my emergency box, it's got a card, a dime, and a penny, and a safety pin.
Okay.
Seldom use it, but every once in a while I have to use it because something goes wrong.
Okay.
And something just went wrong because what I was going to do is have that card float up and land over into Paul's hand. But the invisible thread just broke.
Broke.
So I have to use the emergency box, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is check out this card here. What was the name of your card?
King of Diamonds.
King of Diamonds. Roman, would you do me a favor and open that card?
That's totally weird if you get it.
Look at the other box.
Oh, okay, he switched.
How did he do it?
He did fast of hands. You did that really
What's the
fast.
card? That's it,
And that was
is
the
that your
name I
card?
wrote on it.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
With his
Okay.
name on it?
Okay.
Yes, I never turned that in. I'm gonna let her hold on to that as a
So that's the
souvenir.
name you put on.
And Roman,
okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
have
was the
you,
name I
if
put
you
on.
would,
I didn't know if I was supposed to tell people or not. I don't
Let's see
know.
if we can
No.
do something else over here with this deck. And we got a blue deck just to keep the cards separated so that, we're gonna do the same thing. It doesn't matter if I see it. First of all, you can see that they're all pretty well mixed up, yes? Okay. In fact, let's set the joker here because we don't want you to accidentally pick the joker or whatever. We'll cut it once or so. And what I want you to do is just tell me when to stop, or better yet, just do what Sherry, just touch one of the cards. I don't care which one. Just touch one, this one, what just touch? Is this the one you want? What card did he take?
4.
What is it? The 4 diamonds? Okay. We're gonna do something almost the same. I'm not gonna have you sign it, not yet. What I want you to do is take that card and tear it in half. I go through a lot of decks this way.
It just feels
Yeah.
wrong, doesn't it? To tear a card in half.
Okay. Now
Good
take
job.
those and tear those in half.
Hmm.
Okay. Now if you would tear those in half again.
Might have to separate them to do that. It's getting pretty thick.
Oh,
he's
wow,
strong.
Very
wow.
good.
Oh my goodness, he's strong.
Very good. You took the 4 diamonds. Well, I'll tell you what, here, let's take, and you just hold on to a piece of it. Okay, 4 diamonds. Now I'm gonna take the remaining cards and I'm gonna squeeze them real tight. In fact, what I want you to do, Tammy, is to take, and you, maybe Mark can help you, whatever. I want you to squeeze them in a tight ball, real tight as you can get them, so they all squeeze together, so that if I was to drop it, they'd stay together. Can you squeeze them?
That's pretty
Okay,
hard.
let Mark help you.
I don't know if I can.
You squeeze. In fact, if you want, I can do that or help you.
He's doing it.
Okay.
Do I use 2 hands? Or
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, that's a pretty good job. I'll tell you what,
Impressive.
I'm gonna take this and put this right here. I'm gonna make a little tunnel with this hand right here, okay? A little tunnel, not on the back side, but on the front side. And I'm gonna take the pieces and I'm gonna shove them down into the tunnel the best that I can. Oh yeah, just like that, because I want you to watch close. I want you to watch real close. I'm gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, pushing like that until 1, 2, and 3. Do me a favor. Go ahead and spread those cards out. Oh, I'm sorry. Turn them over so that you can see them. Turn them over so that you can see them. Spread them all out. Spread them all out. What was the name of your card? Oh, who's got the piece? You got the piece? It was the 4 of what? Diamonds? Do you see anything in there? Keep spreading them out. Spread them out. I think you're getting pretty close. Oh, look close, right? Oh, I think you touched it. I see it. I'm looking right at the 4 diamonds. Do you see it? Look close. Oh, it's right close there. What do you see right there? I don't want to touch it. In fact, I'll stand over here. Spread them out. Look. Oh, you're getting hot. Oh, getting. Look, what's that? A 5 of hearts? What's close to the 5 of hearts? What is that? What is that? What is that? It's the 4 diamonds. So, well, show everybody. Show. Does it match?
Yes.
Does it match?
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Wow, guys, thank you.
You and your assistant are very
I
talented.
know. I'll tell you. We'll do one last thing. We saw her card jump over into this box. We saw your card restore itself right here. But what we did, you held on to this card before, didn't you? This piece of the card, I'm going to take and I'm going to do the same thing again, okay? I'm going to make a little well right here, and I'm going to take that and put it in. So you got to watch close, okay? Watch close. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to take it and push, 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 push. Oh, wait a minute. Push, push, push. Whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Disappear.
Do me a favor. The card that we put in here, remember we took your card and put it over here? It's a box that's got some words on there. Can you read any of those words?
Coincidence.
Serendipity? Fate? Have you ever heard of fate? You okay? The force of nature? And synchronicity. You know, when strange things happen, people have these for explanations. Okay? Well, let's find out. Let's find out what we have inside of that box, okay? That card. Uh-oh, what is it?
Karma, magic paw.
Okay, but what is that? Is that the piece? Does that match the piece?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we put that in there before we even started the
Yes,
trick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Okay, how did you do that?
Okay. Well, those were my new ones.
Wow, very good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Here, let me do this. She's got a souvenir, so you should get a souvenir.
Just the other.
Well, now for the fun stuff. Magic sizing, a magician's dream. I mean, they made this for magicians, didn't they?
Yep.
Where do you find a product that's a magic sizing?
Yeah.
You know, I was playing with that the other day, and I decided to spray it, and I sprayed a penny. And sure enough, It worked! and next to the penny, you know, when you spray something, there's the overspray. Well, next to the penny happened to be a match! And I got attacked by this. But then I found out that this doesn't always know what it's doing, because next to the match was a fire extinguisher.
Oh.
And you know, sometimes it makes things big, and sometimes it makes things small.
Oh,
Now, up to this
dear.
point, I don't think you believe me, but I'm going to show you that this magic sizing really does do the job. Because I started out with a few ropes here. We've got a rope about that long, and a very long rope, and a short rope. A short rope, a medium-sized rope, and a very long one. Now watch close, I'll do it right here. I got a short one right here, a medium-sized one right here, and a very long one right here. Can you see them all?
Yeah.
Okay, what we'll do here is bring up the ends of the rope, just like this, so that all of the ends are the same length. But the middles are not. Can you pull the cap off that, hon? There you go. Now watch. How's that for sound effects? See the bottom of the hole? That's where I store the rope. Okay, a little sound effect and a lot of, oh, wow, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have one, we have two, and three ropes, all the same size. Wow, yeah. But remember, this doesn't always make things big. It makes things small again. Medium. Now wait a minute, let's run through that one more time. We have a small one, we have a medium-sized one, and a very long one, just like we did before. We bring up the ends just like we have before so that you can see. Now be careful where you spray that. Okay, and then here, I need some sound effects. Oh yes, they're good at this. I can hear it. Okay. And yes, we pull them apart. We have one, we have two, and we have, I'll tell you what, why don't we set this one aside? We'll take these two and tie them together in the middle to form a knot, just like this. Now, the only way you can get rid of a knot in the middle of two pieces of rope is by magic.
Very nice.
And then usually when I do a show like this is one I've done before, I usually say the magic of mind over matter. And then I usually say, what's on your mind does matter. It matters to you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it matters to Paul as well.
Yeah.
Because he wants you to be a blessing when you come into the room. So anyway, what we'll do is do one more thing. I think, I don't need this. Oh, there is one thing I do want to show. Let me clear off the table just a little bit to make some room, because I have with me a picture that, wow, gosh, that looks like somebody in this room. I wonder who that could be. Wow. Oh, this lady has a red hat. Who do you think that is?
Yeah.
Oh, and here's a young man here. Okay. And this, we'll do something with this. What we'll do here is, again, using the mind. Everything, I always talk about, everything starts in the mind, and it's important to keep good thoughts on your mind. I usually stress the thoughts of kindness, respect, and gratitude. But I won't dwell too much on this because we're just going to keep it lighthearted and fun. I'll tell you what we'll do here is, we've got all these cards here, they're all different here, okay? But we've got, what I want to do is use, well, the Queen of Hearts. Now, which one of those three would the Queen of Hearts be? That's an obvious one. Which one?
Tammy's.
The middle.
The middle one, yeah. So we'll use Tammy. Tammy doesn't have a body, but we'll make her the Queen of Hearts, okay? The second one is the Five of Clubs. Now, clubs is big and strong, yes? So, do you think it should be Roman or your dad or your grandpa? Oh, you're going to let him take them. Okay. So we'll put Mark here, right here, next to Tammy. Okay. Now watch. Simple as this. remember, on your mind is very important, because wherever the mind goes, so does the body. Went to Crossroads Church. We tried a lot of different churches, and the pastor, I can't think of his name, Brian Tomey. He gave a real good talk. He gave the analogy of the mind is like an arrow. The mind is the tip of the arrow, and the body of the arrow is the body. Wherever the tip goes, so does the body. So, watch what happens here. Oh, I didn't do anything yet, did I? Watch. What if I go... Okay, you ready for this? Wherever the mind goes, so does the body. Wherever the mind goes, so does the body. Now, I know that sounds like a bunch of something, but let's find out.
Good one.
They traded cards.
So, I usually end and say it's important to keep good thoughts on your mind and all yada, yada, yada stuff. So, anyway, thank you for tolerating this. I just wanted to see
Great.
what was going to work and what wasn't. So, anyway, I told you it'd only be a short.
Yay.
Hey.
Wow.
You're-
That was
now,
fun.
now you don't want to explain everything, do you?
Well, here, if I could
Magicians
do
don't
one thing,
tell their
I could
secrets.
explain it through this 5 of clubs. This is the last thing I'm going to do, is I'm just going to explain it right through the 5 of clubs. You see, right through the 5 of clubs, if I press it real hard like this, I can go right through the 5 of clubs.
Yeah.
Right through the 5
Yeah.
of clubs. Now, anybody can push a Sharpie through the 5 of clubs or through a card, but what's hard is that when you take and go like that and pull it out and examine that.
Gosh. That's so
I
frickin'
think you healed it
tricky.
with a magic sizing, yes.
How do you do that? That's wonderful.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have
Good,
fun.
Paul,
This is-
thanks.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Good audience.